have capacity upgrades, right? Speed upgrades. You can make a dispenser upgrade, it'll just drop things. It's just amusing. Open close faster, that's fine. I can put volume upgrades on here, which will increase the volume of this thing, which is irrelevant for me. So let's make some volume upgrades. What do I need to make volume upgrades? So I can get up to 25 in that thing. Oh, that is not hard at all. Oh, 25. Okay. Here's the catch. As soon as I plug this in, the entire system's going to go, oh, we have low pressure. Bump! But the reason behind that... the reason behind that is because now it has huge amount of volume. So we have an effective volume of 4.3 milliliters. 4.3... what is it? 4,300 liters. And the reason behind that is so that if I throw a buttload of things to craft in here all at once, it's not going to get stuck. We're going to do a similar upgrade for this guy. How many can you have? Also 25? Yeah, also 25. I'm so glad those air canisters stack when they're empty. Okay, just make as many as you can. I feel like I may need another 25 somewhere anyways, so... I would like for there to be some capacity involved. Oh. Look at how slowly that fills. Must apply at least 3.5 bar. So now you have a maximum capacity of 20 liters. Your pressure's kind of low right now. Right? You can also fit capacities, but I don't care about you because you're just the Amadron tablet. Also, it just ate all of my air pressure. Also, that's fine. Give the air pressure bonus to you. Because now with a bigger capacity, it means you can just store more. And you're running really cold, too. I could probably put another speed upgrade on you and get away with it. Oh, right, I was. Ha! Oh, good, unassembled. They're done. I was. That's why I've got all these extra heat sinks on there. This thing goes up to 20 bar now. What else can we do? Security. Automatically releasing air, the pressure would rise into the danger zone. Volume increased. I should probably start putting some security upgrades into these things. The pipes have their own issues with that, but see, your vortex tubes are not running terribly cold right now. Because I just killed the, I just killed it, but that's okay. You are out of charcoal again, aren't you? No, you're out of biodiesel. That's actually okay. We're waiting for the biodiesel on these to do their thing. But I can probably get away with replacing these garden cloches. So let's take a look here, how are we doing? I can replace these garden cloches with the other machine from Thermal, phytogenic insulators. We've got the seeds doing its thing. Oh, you're out of power. That's why you stopped. Thought I had all my power cables sorted, but I guess I missed a few. That's better. I thought I was good, but I must have missed a few. That's better. Okay, and this is still hooked up. You're just not running super, super cold, which is... I mean, that's okay, honestly. We're at the infinite stage. I don't care too much about the plastic being the way it is. You are generating enough pressure. Once this hits the right pressure level, because it's not there yet, but when it gets there, we'll be fine. Can you have a security upgrade? You can have a security upgrade. Can you have a security upgrade? Yes. Let's make some security upgrades. That shouldn't be too hard to make. And then we can start hooking it up for automation purposes. Let's just do 8 of them, because I don't know how many I'm going to actually need. Okay. And I was right, I ended up with an extra export bus, but that's okay. Alright, security upgrade. This will prevent things from exploding horribly if I do something stupid. You are back. You spent some time with Diamond cataloging comic books. Ooh. Neat. So you're running at 40 degrees right now? That's actually pretty impressive. That is pretty impressively cold. Okay, can you... Just volume and security, right? Okay. How many speed upgrades do I have on hand right now? Can I put one more in? If I put one more in, do I risk blowing things up again? You're running hot. You're also producing a lot of pressure really fast. Which is what I wanted. Because look at that! You're so slow. Mind you, with a security upgrade on you, that might not be a bad idea. You will off-gas on your own. Got a security upgrade. I think I can get away with upgrading these with advanced pipes. You have 8 long boxes and 2 short boxes full. You're cataloging what you have to see if you can see what you can bear to part with. Ooh. You have a security upgrade. Not much point in doing it beyond that. We should probably put a speed upgrade on that. Let's go and grab a speed upgrade for that pipe. Oh, hey, there's an extra speed upgrade in here. Cool. Alright. I need one of these. Yeah, let's just grab both of them. You never know. Alright, you take that. So just move the whole bucket at once. You have to catalog your MTG cards too. Yes. I'm interested in hearing about Magic the Gathering cards. I actually am kind of curious what you do have access to in your collection there. I'm still an avid collector, but given all of the corporate shenanigans that are going on with Magic the Gathering right now, I'm not really that keen on spending any money on them. Ugh. A lot of alpha and beta. Man, those can be worth a lot of money. Some alpha cards, especially if they're in good good condition, are pretty valuable. So now you're being held up by this thing. Oh god, do I dare put speed upgrades on this? Can I? I don't know if I can. I cannot! I cannot put speed upgrades on this thing. I am impressed. I'm not allowed to put speed upgrades on the thermodynamic processing plant. I guess that makes sense, though, given that it is such a touchy machine. Because there's a few of the recipes in this machine. There are a few of the recipes in this machine that have a temperature range. The yeast culture, for example, it has to be between 30 degrees and 60 degrees, and if it's anything too hot or too cold, it stops. And I hate those. I hate them so much. I can make reinforced pressure tubes, which is a stronger version. Nice. But I don't care about those because we have the advanced ones, which is 20. I think I'm ready because all of these have security upgrades now, so they'll off gas if they overflow, which is good given that these have 10s. I just realized that would have been a problem. Okay, I think this might be a sticking point, but this is at 5, but it's got a... What's the longest word in the dictionary? Smiles, because there's a mile between the two S's. Hey-oh! Alright. I need to teach this how to do the thing, but I think... How would I do that? I think I know how to do it. I think I can get away with it. That's actually really clever. I can get away with that. I know how I can get away with that. Hang on. We've got a security and a volume upgrade. I think the only thing that's at risk of blowing up right now is this charging station because it doesn't have a any volume upgrades on it, but it does have now it's got a security upgrade, which is fine. So all the attached devices have security upgrades that can have security upgrades. I think my biggest concern right now is these pipes, but if I put a safety valve on one of these, we'll be okay. So let me go hook up a safety valve, and then we can start cranking up the speed. Let's just make a bunch of safety valves just in case, you never know. I don't know if this is going to be relevant or not, but we'll find out in a second here. I might also just take this whole pressure system and move it upstairs anyways, but... Okay, so we slap this down here. If this ever overgasses, it'll hit the 4.0 threshold, which is great, but I need to put an advanced chip on there to make it a little bit smarter about it. I'm just going to take you off for a sec. And then we'll replace all of these with advanced pipes, because then they'll hold the higher pressure and transfer it better. So it's time to get some advanced pipes. Tubes! Tubes, I say! Volume upgrades, I think, was the solution, but there's a tube that works one way. Regulator. It limits the pressure allowed in its low side based on the redstone signal it receives. If you have no signal, it will receive a 4.9. Air is always allowed to travel backwards through any regulator, making it usable as a one-way valve. Emits a redstone depending on how much air. Pressure gauge. I'm trying to be smarter about this than I was before. So what I'd like to do... See, if I disconnect this, pressure will be retained. This will stop going up, and that's fine. I don't want that to go up any deeper. But if I want, what I want to do is try and figure out... See, here's the thing. This is going to hit 10, and it's going to start getting goofy. This is going to hit 4.9 and start off-gassing. I just hope it's going to be able to keep up. Yes, it will. No, it won't. See, that's the issue, right? I have to figure out how to set up a regulator valve so that I don't have to worry about the off-gassing issue. I'm just generating way too much air pressure. Way too much air pressure, way too much at a time, so... I need to set up a regulator valve, but I don't know how to do it. It's all sided. It's very specific. That's the nature of pneumatic craft. So I need to set up a regular module. And I've got to set it up such that I will only allow 4.9 through on one side. But I always end up getting it backwards. It's very irritating. So I've got a singular regular regulator tube. If I do it this way, I'm not too concerned about that side, but if I do this with a regular tube here, let's just put the safety module on just in case. So you're going to allow 3 point whatever on this side. It's going to take a second for the energy to rebalance. You have no air, but I don't think you're actually consuming any. Are you? Huh, you don't even need air pressure, so I can ignore you. You have temperature is all I care about in this thing. This doesn't need any air pressure for what I'm doing. It will eventually for some of the other stuff, but it doesn't for what I'm doing here. The plastic doesn't require any. The purely liquid crafting doesn't need it. Hang on. I'm aware. Yay, you're off-gassing! I just want to test to see if this thing hits 4.9 and stops. Because if it doesn't hit 4.9 and stop, I'm going to have to turn this around. I'm ignoring that noise it's making. You heard me, I'm ignoring you. Because this thing is restricted to 20. This can handle it. I can put an off-gas a safety valve on this side of the tube, right? That should be save my butt. I just want this to hit that amount safely. And I could put a speed upgrade in the pressure generator, but I don't want to do it right now. It's risky. I have... if I put a full set all the way up to 8, because that's the cap, in this thing, or 10, I guess, is the cap, not only will the temperature, like, vastly make it inefficient, super inefficient, it will instantly blow up even the advanced pressure tubes. It is a lot of pressure at once. Okay, once this hits 4.9, I want to see this vent. You're getting there. When you hit that 4.9, will you vent? Or will you just cap? You're just capping. Oh, that's beautiful. I got it right. And then we got a vent over there because we didn't put a pressure module on it. Well, that's beautiful. I would rather do it this way. Ta-da! And then suddenly there's like no pressure in this tube, and it'll start pushing again. That's better! I got it right this time! Amedron, new daily offers are available. Oh, right, because I'm holding the Amedron. I, don't need it right now, but yay. Okay, now, I need to make a second regulator tube module for this end, because I don't need this anymore. In theory, this should be safe, because that's fine. I'll probably put another vent on it, but we'll make some safety valves anyways, because I want to be sure. And I need to make another regulator too. Bonk! Played bonk right as I received a cell phone call. Oh, who's calling me? Let me find out. Well, the robocaller's got a little bit better. You are receiving this call from Amazon, order number blah about order of iPhone 13 on your account. I'm like, well, it's better than the last one I got like that. The last one I got like that was about iPhone 11. Alright, so I want a regulator tube. And the easiest way to add a regulator tube is to do so here. And I think I did it this way. Whoops! No, that's not going to work. My best solution then... Okay, grab some of this. I hate working on these live. To work like... regulator tube, we can disconnect... this, and it's going to make a lot of noise. Thank you. Like that. And we're still going to put a safety valve on there. We are, however, going to replace those with vanilla tubes, because this is a waste. This one too. Then we have a safety module there. We're going to put the safety module right at the join because that's where the highest pressure is going to likely be. Amber Jade! Sus. Sus! Oh no. And we're going to put the safety module here because that's the closest, just in case. And then we're going to put an extra on here just in case. Lots of just in case with those safety modules because I have blown this stuff up very accidentally before. I want this to generate more. Anyways, long time no see, Amber Jade. I agree with Rowan here. Long time no see. How's it going? Alright, we've got some considerable energy usage. Producing 532 milliliters at maximum efficiency, which is as good as we're going to get right now. I'm going to take the wrench. We're going to bop this. We're going to move it here. Because it never hurts to have a safety module. And you're set to 19.9 by default, which is great. Cool. And you're holding steady. Once this hits 4.9, it should stop. And I think this one should do the same. We have an extra tube, extra safety tube module, which is fine. We've got a charging station on this side as well, which we'll put down here. Oh, you go up to 20. Since you go up to 20, we can put you on this side. And Amadron can go in there. Charging station goes up to 20, which is also good. Aside from the diagnosis of arthritis in your neck, which is screwing with all the nerves in one arm, you're pretty good. Oof. Yikes. Very yikes there. How are we, guys? I'm doing okay. I'm just enjoying tinkering around in Minecraft for a while. This is producing a significant amount of air pressure now, which is exactly what I need. Given that I just put 25 volume upgrades on this thing. Increase the capacity of this machine by 2 times the square root of u, where u is the number of volume upgrades. So 2 times 5. It's a multiplier. I'm increasing the volume of this thing by 10. So it can hold a lot of, effectively it holds a lot of air pressure. It's going to take a while to fill up completely. It's got its own vent. The only issue I have with this pressure chamber setup is its maximum capacity is still 5 bar. There's the foghorn. Maximum capacity is still 5 bar. Even with the assembly controller down here too, same thing. 5 bar is the maximum, which is irritating. The fewer tubes, the better, ultimately. Okay, you're normalizing at 4.5. Let me put one more in there and see if that's going to hit the temperature differential really fast. But that regulator module should be doing its job. I've still got safety valves just in case, but that regulator module should be doing its job. So it'll cap at 4.9 on the other side. And you see it stopping at 4.5. And you should also be stopping at 4.5. Well, you're stopping at 4.8. Oh, close enough. Which is fine, because if you don't, you're going to explode something over here, and I don't want that. No air temperature valves right now. How's your output? I know your temperature is suboptimal, but you're still producing like twice as much as you were with one less. The pressure multiplier is it's not logarithmic like it is with most other upgrading packs. You're recovering well and stress is way down. That is always a good thing. So we're hovering and we're still growing. 6+. You don't even need air pressure, so I don't even care for you. Okay, you're hovering at 4. That's going to be good. That's going to take a while, but that's good. You are hovering at very low, 2, but that's because your volume is insane by comparison. We're still climbing at 7 here. Okay, maybe that was a bit much on the air pressure. The regulator valve is making it difficult to fill the pressure chamber. I'm super tempted to not give a crap about the pressure chamber. But I'm afraid of blowing something up. So, I'm still here to babysit this thing. So we're just going to pull out the extra one. And its temperature should re-normalize in a second here. Goes in my backpack. Okay, this should be a little bit better. See, and now you're going to normalize at about 6+-ish. Somewhere. Which is fine. We may eventually... We're going to normalize, and then this is going to hit its pressure level. And then once this hits its pressure level, it's going to... the pipes are going to start normalizing, and then we'll start venting as necessary. Which will be very specifically useful for me. You're starting to normalize down to 5. The air is flowing, it's just not flowing very quickly. That's fine. Might run an advanced cable over here and then just put a regulator right at the end. I think I might do that. That might be easier. Because you're fine. Just want to connect a separate one over here. Let's do that. Alright, let's make a second... let's make one more regulator valve. We've got all the advanced pipes we need. We just need to connect it all. Okay, regulator tube module. I've been making a lot of these safety valves lately. Because it never hurts to make a few. Okay. So the way I want to do this is I'm going to lose a bunch of pressure in something along the way here. Something is going to lose a little bit of pressure, and there's not much I can do about that. But we'll run the tube up this way. Like that. Okay, maybe not like that. Give me a wrench. Okay. There's the hissing noise. That's not quite what I had in mind. Give me my wrench. I actually have to do it this way. Oh, that was a mistake. Here goes my pressure chamber. I need you to be connected like that. I need you to be connected to at least one of these. And then we can run the extra dense cabling over this way. I'm aware of all the hissing noises that this is making. I'm sort of ignoring it. Yeah. Yeah. Please. Nope. You're not making this easy. Come on. Nope. Oh, you're not making this easy at all. There we go. Hey look, it's back flowing. Connected. Okay, now the air pressure in the pipes are just going to just wildly fluctuate all of a sudden. Okay, but I think I want to move that closer by 2 blocks. I love it. I gotta run it like this. Okay, you know what? I hate it, but I have to do it this way. There's a lot of air pressure all of a sudden. Lost all of my air pressure. It sounds very sad, I'm sorry. Alright, and we go a safety module on this as well, just in case, but you should still have your security upgrade just in case. You never know, that might be relevant. Cool. So now we just need to wait for this to re-normalize again. I want the air pressure in the advanced tubes to be higher than the air pressure in the other side, because these regulator modules will let me press extra air pressure as needed. It's kind of a balancing act, and it's really irritating. Stretch. Remembering to stretch. That'd be good. Refill. What are you bonking me for? I didn't do anything wrong. What are you bonking me for? I'm getting water. I'm doing the healthy thing. I'm allowed to do the healthy thing, right? Look, I have a mug full of water. It's good for me. Okay, so I just have to wait for that to fill up again. That's going to take a while. But we've got double safety tube modules on here. I think I can get away with putting speed upgrade number 8 in there. Maybe. This is going to kill my temperature, though, so I'm going to have to figure out another temperature solution. Maybe some more tube modules. These heat sinks are going to go hard. Look at how hot this is running. The unfortunate thing is this heat pipe is not pulling efficiently enough to cool things off. So I might just have to eat the inefficiency, because it's producing at most 835 milliliters per tick, but it's actually producing somewhere in the neighborhood of like 700, because it's slightly hot. 95% efficiency, yeah. Suboptimal efficiency, and that temperature's holding steady at about 60%, so I guess 5% inefficiency isn't that bad. It's minus... what is that? Minus 40 liters, give or take? Like 45? So it's producing just under 800 liters per milliliters per tick, which is pretty good, actually. I think we're okay with that. I think we would end up consuming more air than we are producing to add extra air grate modules for this. I also noticed that the vortex tube doesn't work for this, so which is fair because that would be infinite otherwise. The difference is that this flux compressor is not, like, it doesn't get damaged. Base efficiency of 40%, 100 FE to produce 40. Speed upgrades will reduce it slightly, thus this will generate heat which must be dissipated to avoid efficiency loss. Okay, here's the thing though. If I were using a solar one, which I'm not because it's nighttime anyways, and also it's like I have a roof now, but the solar one I found to be really frustrating to work with because the solar one, while it's true that there is no actual fuel input, if you let it overheat, it breaks. And that is super frustrating. Okay, now where was I? I was trying to hook these things up. I think they're all hooked up. Okay, what I was trying to do, actually, was to hook this up. That there. Give me this. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to hook up here, and then we can run the other line over to here, like the output, and that should just export straight into a thing. Alright, so then we just grab this pattern provider. We're actually going to hook it up like this. This is fine. I need my Fluix cable, because down here I don't need that much dense cable. It's a waste otherwise. Up there I'll need some. Okay, and this is where an interface would come in handy. If I put an interface right here, that'd be perfect. So I just want to accept the outputs. I even have a spare one, I think, because I'm not using this one anymore. Ta-da! Okay. And now we start teaching it recipes like... because we're trying to make PCBs, and we're trying to automate that. So finished PCB is made with these, one of these. So we need a transistor, which is made like this. Right? And we will need capacitors, which are made like this. There we go. I think I may want to finally make some slime seeds. Just for this. So that'll be a thing eventually. Collect all those. Okay, I will need to run a cable. Oh, I love where it ended up. How many plugs have you got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Run it here. Oops. Bonk indeed. Oakham is just enjoying having fun with the new sound effects I've got in here. Bonk. Yeah. Oh, hello, friend. Thank you, friend. Goodbye, friend. Okay. Let's get over to the other side. And we will just run that electrical wire. Fluix wire, where is it? There it is. Quack! Like that. Okay, now you're connected. Online. Online. In theory, this thing should just push straight into it, which is great. We're going to teach you how to make some stuff. Okay. Put these away. Put these away. There should just be a random chest installed here. I wish I could rename that right now. Okay, you know how to make those now at least. Yay! But I'm going to go down there and try and figure out how blocking mode works. I gotta make it do it right, because this can get weird. Ignore the contents. Do not push if contains. Until redstone pulse, with redstone signal, without redstone. Until primary crafting result is returned. And the reason why I do that is because that way it doesn't try to fill the pressure chamber with additional resources and, like, break things. The pressure chamber can only do one thing at a time. If you start... Well, that's not true. It can do more than one thing at a time, but it can end up with extra resources inside it if you don't. So I gotta be careful with that. So let me try making some capacitors, because I only have one right now. Just tell it to make me 40. And it's going to get stuck because there's not enough air pressure in there. But it will certainly insert me, at least that's what I'm hoping for. And then go into blocking mode. Or it should, anyways. Waiting for capacitor 1 to unlock. Does it not auto-eject? It should. It should? It just didn't? What happened? Oh, for all I know how, sometimes I get goofy about this. You are waiting a whole lot. Cancel that, please. Please make, like, 40, 30? You're gonna do none and then just get stuck. Oh, right, because I took out the connector in the other end. Lots of eggs. Okay, so what I thought was right. This is, it's crafting locked because it's going so fast. So we'll turn off locking mode, I guess. I mean, it worked. Yeah, it certainly worked. Alright, let me just see. What happens if I just tell it to do all of the PCBs? Because we have 99 right now. Try doing all 99 of those. Are you going to freak out? It's going to do what it can, and then it's going to say, oh, we're crafting things. Waiting on... Now we're waiting on it. Oh, I hear pop, pop, pop. That's good. Oh, yeah, it's doing it chunk at a time. Yeah, pop, pop, pop. And it's going to take a second because it's waiting for things. Oh, no, it's already going. Oh, it's done. That was fast. Oh, my God. That's beautiful. I love it. All right. Perfect. That's actually perfect. So now I just need to extract the plastic out of here and into a drawer. Because I don't think I can put a heat frame on the drawers. Plus, I need it to be able to carry the buckets. So that's not going to be a thing. So we'll hook this up to a drawer upstairs and just extract straight to a drawer. Give me some item pipes. Ooh, I need more. We'll hook that up somewhere nice. Let's put those down like here, I suppose. We'll put another, because if we put the drawer here, make a 1x1 plastic drawer for that, we put a storage bus on that. And then it caps out at 2048. It just stops eventually, and that's fine. That's okay. So just give me all of this plastic. I'm going to put a copper upgrade, I think. Oh, actually, I have a gold upgrade. Let's use a gold upgrade, because why not? I have several gold upgrades. Let's just put one gold upgrade on there. We're not even going to put a void upgrade, because we don't care. Then you're just going to have all of my plastic, and eventually you're going to get stopped, and that's fine. Give me all of your plastic. I don't know if I actually need those right now. That's fine. Okay, we do need to make a storage bus. Okay. And we slap a storage bus on that and plug it in there. Alright, we're actually going to need multiple storage buses. We're going to even teach you how to do this. Learn you this thing. Also learn you this thing. The assembler. And we're going to change this a little bit. To use the recipe that we already have. I mean, although I do have one already, apparently. Alright, there we go, plastic sheet. Now I just need to hook that the rest of that line up, because I didn't actually connect to the rest of it. I missed a part of this pipe. There we go. And that should extract all the bits that aren't buckets up to the drawer up there, which I should lock. This is going to be a problem. I mean, I know there's a ton of plastic up here, but I should probably lock it anyways, because you never know, it might turn into something annoying. Okay, I need to put some facades on that. Let's use some aluminum sheet metal for the facades. Anchor and some more of these. We're gonna need a bunch of these. Just fill up the whole stack, that's fine. Alright, and I need aluminum sheet metal. And we'll just do this, and then switch that. Give me a stack of it. Network aesthetics! Aesthetics? I don't actually know how to pronounce that. See, that looks much nicer. I can make these facades out of anything, but this definitely looks a lot nicer. It's got 27 channels. I've used 27 channels on that! Why? I think that's a little bit more pleasing, don't you think? I think that's a little bit more pleasing. So I can still access the machines. I can even see them when they're going, because they glow and stuff. We'll put some lights over here, because it's now dark on this side. I like doing that. That makes me feel better. How are we on the other side for darkness? A little bit dim back here. Let's put a couple of extra lights just in case. Nothing can actually spawn because I've got mega torches everywhere anyways, but it certainly doesn't hurt to have some extra light sources just in case. Just so nothing looks little like nothing. I don't want. It's not like I need the light sources, I just don't want this place to look super gloomy, you know what I mean? You're not connected to anything anymore, so I may as well get rid of you. That's not too bad. And what I can do now to make this look a little bit nicer... Bonk! We can connect a few things this way instead. Okay, some leftover machinery can go over here. And we'll cover it with aluminum sheeting. And we'll just move this over a little bit. Right? And then cube here. And every side is set to in-out. So now if you take a look at this when you come up here, I want it to look somewhat clean, which is what I got. So we've got a relatively clean looking front side facing. I'm going to have to move this cable wire though, because that's connected to my... yes, that is connecting to a thing. Let me fix that. Okay, popping that down for a sec. I need some more Fluix. That's connecting to a few things. I don't mind if the wires are all exposed down here. I want them to be less exposed upstairs. So the factory floor is going to be on this side, right? There's so much room over here to work with. Do that. So I can then instead connect this wire, run that straight into the floor here. Then we'll go downstairs and take a look at that. And we can strip out this line here instead. Where is it? It is right here. And this is where I miss Ender IO's conduits, because I have to go around for this. Alright, now that you are connected, I can take that off. And I should be able to disconnect that line and still have access to all my stuff. But instead of ripping this, we're gonna vein mine it. Gross. Gross noise is gross. And I have to do this thing, which is super awkward and I don't like it, but it's a thing. Okay, I think we're still connected. Which should be fine. Let me just grab some dirt and grab my building tool. Gadget! We'll just fill in some holes. That's not all of them, mind you, but that's enough that I don't worry too much about it, right? I'm going to probably find some more gaps down underneath later on, but for now, this fills in all the annoying gaps that I had. Only because it was annoying to me. Alright, I think this is the last of the machines from down here that I need to move upstairs. I'm going to leave all of these down here, because that's just for tools stuff. I'll take the bed up, I guess. Okay, I will want to set up the pyrolyzer for automation purposes. Okay, so let's get behind all this and take a look here. What's a good way to put the pyrolyzer in? Because I want to hook up a drawer, which means that we're going to take this off, and we're going to hook it up to a controller, and put a controller hooked up to the plastic and the charcoal, because we're going to need the charcoal.